Acupressure to help with foot pain. So to start with, we'll do the local points on the foot. A lot of the time people have pain right around through here, and there's muscles that come through this area and then they attach onto that spot. So a lot of the time pain here can be coming from tension through here. So the easiest place to start is to actually massage through the sole of the foot. You know, you can get in there, just use your thumb, or you can use your fist. A lot of people like to use a little ball and rub it through that area. To get more specific, there are some acupuncture points that we can use. So coming through here, we have kidney 2, spleen 4, spleen 3, and then kidney 1 down through here. There's a muscle that comes down called tibialis posterior that attaches through here, and it's one of the muscles that actually helps hold the arch in your foot. Now it can get quite sore in the attachment through those areas, and that's where those acupressure points are located. So start by rubbing through here and then giving some more specific attention to right here, here, and here, coming through there. Those acupressure points will also just help digestion and also help the body get rid of inflammation in general as well. So just great points to be able to use. Any kind of tension that's in the base of the foot or through the Achilles can be coming from the calf as well. So if you massage through the calf, making sure you relax that, in general you're going to feel better. The next bit for local points is, let's say you got pain down through the front of your foot here. A lot of the time that can actually be coming from tension in the front of the shin. So there's a few great and classic acupuncture points that you can use for that. So the first one is called stomach 36, which is about 4 fingers below the kneecap, right in this meaty bit here. If you find that tender spot, not only will it help improve your digestion, give you a bit more energy, but if muscle tension from here is contributing to pain on the top of the foot, you'll find a nice tender spot, you'll be able to massage that, and you'll help yourself feel better. The next point is actually stomach 40, and it's about halfway down the shin, and you should find another little tender spot. It's another point that can be used to help digestion, but it'll also help open the nose, help improve your breathing, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But if you are here for pain in the front of the foot, massaging that can be quite helpful. The next one that we want to cover is around about 3 to 4 fingers in between those 2 bones, right up in here. This is a special master tool point, but this point around here, you actually have a little nerve around that area that then spreads out over the top of the foot, and it goes through a little channel through there. If it's tight through here, that can be giving you a little bit of a spreading sensation. So by massaging these points through the front, that'll start to help. So far we've done sole of the foot, we've done the top of the foot, we've done the front of the shin and the back of the shin. You can still make sure that you get in a massage in between each of these little bones coming through here. In between each of these little bones, there's a little muscle that helps your feet be able to move, and they, particularly if you're wearing tight shoes, they can get quite sore and tight. So make sure you work your way through those areas as well. Obviously being nice to yourself, not going too crazy. If you have something specific like Morton's neuroma, that is essentially the nerve is getting trapped around here. And the way that you can help that is by relaxing the muscles through here, but then also relaxing all the muscles up around here as well to help that nerve slide through. Now that we've done the local stuff, we'll move on to the distal stuff. So you can actually use your hand and your forearm to help you with pain in your foot as well. You can add in a few little extra ones to help with things like Achilles tendinopathy. So Achilles tendinopathy is essentially pain right through here, it becomes inflamed. Massaging the calf through there and then through the foot is going to be quite helpful. But we've got a whole bunch of points we can use on the hand and forearm to help that as well. So the same way as with the sole of the foot through here, there are a few points on the palm of the hand that you can actually use. My favorite point is actually one called lung 10. It's right in the meaty part of this thumb. So can you see how when I do that, there's a little bit of a tight band. Finding that spot and then massaging that area, sometimes it can be pretty sensitive. When this starts to release, it'll help the muscles in the sole of the foot relax, Plus, if you do have something like plantar fasciitis, which is an inflammation of the tissue that attaches through here, that'll help reduce the pain, and from a Chinese medicine point, help get that inflammation out. The next 2 points are right here and here, and these are 2 classic master tongue acupuncture points that are specifically used for heel pain, like your plantar fasciitis type stuff. The way that you find them is you come along there, and right near the edge, you're going to find a night where that muscle, kind of big thumb muscle, attaches onto the bone. There's a nice tender spot. Once again, finding that and massaging that. And then you go straight across. Right there, you're in the divot. You go over a little bit more. And you can see it's right at the base of that bit there, right where it attaches onto the pisiform bone. Finding that and then massaging that through there. Typically, you do these on the opposite side to where you've got the pain, but try both. The next ones that I wanted to show you are, once again, this is another classic master tongue point. Along, if you have a look at my thumb here, it doesn't show it too well, but from there to there, what you've got, and then on the side of the area where there's like the change in skin color, if you massage through those areas, that will take care of actually the fingers, the hand, but then it'll move to the toes, the sole of the foot, the heel, and then coming onto that joint. If you've rolled your ankle, that can be quite helpful as well. After we've done that, the next ones that we want to cover are to help any nerve pain and relax the calf. The most classic one is small intestine 6, rolling into there. That'll take care of the calf. This little tendon here will take care of the Achilles tendon. And if you do have nerve pain that's going down your foot, and this will cover the front of the foot, the sole of the foot, just here. So this is called 1,000 metals. It's another master tongue point. Just right along that bone, you're going to find 2 tender spots right there. And then another 3 fingers to there. And if you do have pain in the front of the shin, the classic point is large intestine 10. So starting from here, going towards the thumb, right there. Fine. All of these points can be massaged for 30 to 90 seconds. First start on the opposite side and then move to the same side. 30 to 90 seconds each time. If you find a tender spot, just work it until it starts to release, and you should find that your pain starts to reduce in that area. If you have any questions, please comment below and I'll do my best to get back to you.